I threw that on, so you'll see how that fits in a minute. Just because I want you to see it on somebody, because it just looks so nice. And something else in diamonds, it is our Affinity 1/3 of a carat black and white set of 3 weekend bangles. We call these the weekend bangles because a few years ago we did this set of 5 bangles and we called it the Monday to Friday bangles, and they were very, very popular. So what we did is we made them beefier. We brought you back 3 because it's the perfect number. They're bolder in the sterling silver. They're bolder in their diamond presence. That's black and white diamonds. 1/3 of a carat total weight. You're getting all 3 for 5 payments of $65 and change. That is our second one-time only value, so that price is also lowest price ever. The price at Easy Pay. Go away at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And these earrings, I have to say, are some of my favorite earrings throughout the entire day. J267957, one of the hottest trends coming out of Vicenza, Italy, in their 3 times annual gold show, gold fair, that they do 3 times a year. And of course, this is actually done by a factory that normally only does gold, but it's all done in silver. $45.13 at that big Bonanza sale price. All those big Bonanza sale prices go away at midnight Eastern. And this beautiful, beautiful bangle, this is gorgeous. It's our Suspicion Sterling Marcasite abalone bangle. This is an abalone triplet. So it's a black backing, it's an abalone on the shell, and then this beautiful checkerboard faceted rock crystal, beautiful natural gemstone on top. It's 3 payments of $58 to $64, J264379. That's small, average, or large, by the way. So I realize that at this one moment I am wearing more jewelry than I should be wearing, but I just wanted to show you. Here's that gorgeous collar coming up. Here are those 3 diamond bangles. Here's that beautiful abalone bangle, and the list goes on and on. You know, the more jewelry you can put on at one time, the more of an excuse there just is to put it all on. So here's a quick look at our very first piece in this 3 hours. I love these earrings. These are sleek and they're cool and they're easy and they're everyday, but they're fabulous. $39.84 at a big Bonanza sale price. That price goes up at midnight. These are brand new and no one has seen these yet today, which I have to say I find astounding because they are so cool. I really thought that they would have already been on a million times today just because we love them so much. They're made for the pierced ears. They're about 1 1/8 inches top to bottom. And when you look at it, you can see it just goes right against your ear, flat, fabulous. Here it is in the pierced design. It's made for the pierce, so you can see this comes off the back. I was just taking that off so I could put it on, and it's just gonna lay perfectly against the ear like this. Gorgeous. So Jenna has those on. I'm gonna put them on this way. I hope that's the right way. Jenna has them on. I'm gonna put them on. These are, you know what I love about these is that they're right next to the ear, but they're not a button. And so many times if you're kind of thinking about what you're gonna put right on the ear, you have your choice of either a button or a stud. And a stud in a lot of cases kind of gets lost on your earlobe, and a button might look a little more, I don't know, a little more kind of staid than you're looking for. If you want a really fresh look, this reminds me a lot of something you would see Robert Lee Morris do. I have to say, it just has that. Doesn't that look like Robert Lee Morris? By the way, I want to just see this for a second because I think I put mine in the opposite way, and I love the way that Jenna, let me talk for a minute. I love the way that Jenna's earring looks, the way she put it in. So I wanted to see if it works this way as well. Did I put it in the same way as you? I have no mirror. I think I did. Okay. Okay. Well, then I guess that's the way to do it. We both did it the same way. All right. So brand new. Wait, I'm going to go over here because I can. Well, at least I think I can. By the way, automated ordering QVC.com. That's the nicest blouse you have on.
Very pretty. Pretty color.
It's a Geely blouse. Love it. Yeah, those are Christina Ehrlich, by the way. I just remember those because they were fabulous. They were on our Fashion Week shows, those pants are. So look how gorgeous Jenna looks. Now, she makes a lot more sense the way she's put together because she's putting things together well. I'm just throwing things on so you can see them. But look at how beautiful the earring is. That's an earring that just gives you, see how it raises? See how it raises the level of your eye? Anything that raises is good. The older we get, the more I want to wear my earrings up here, which might be a little much. But this gives you a kind of up feeling. It's one of the reasons I always think that I love a great pearl stud earring, because I think it's like a little facelift. It kind of draws your eye up because it has everything right up on your earlobe. But this even goes a little higher, and it's super sleek. Oh, you know what else is great about this? Is that if you wore, again, earrings that should have been wind chimes, could have been hanging out in the yard, could have been on your earlobe, back in the 80s, and therefore your earlobes are a tad stretched out. Then these cover, which is really nice because you don't want to have, that longer kind of pierce showing in your ear. You want it to just sit right up perfectly next to your earlobe, the way it did when you got your ears pierced so many years ago. Actually, I didn't get my ears pierced till very late. I was about 18. And yet, somehow, I've still managed to stretch them out by now. Go figure. But you see how gorgeous those are in Jenna? I'm just going to go back there. So only 9 hair pairs remaining. Oh. Okay, but I'm warning you, if you leave those too much longer, I'm buying them because I love them. J266879. I just think, again, so many times it's a big Bonanza silver sale. You're thinking, wow, what am I going to get? Maybe you're a seasoned shopper. You're a trained professional. And you're saying, oh, I already have so much silver. Really, I'm fine. Then this is going to be something that is a little more fresh. You don't have it in your wardrobe yet. If you're just getting started, it's a great way to get started. But it's just that perfect little right up next to the ear. Gotta love it. I could see this with a t-shirt and jeans running around. Yesterday we went to the Please Touch Museum with the kids. Got the whole family in town. That's an amazing museum, by the way. Isn't that unbelievable? Wow. Let me tell you, if I lived close to that museum and I had children, I think we'd be there all the time. But you're running around, you're doing your thing, you're going casual, you want to look cute. I think those are the perfect little everyday earring that gives you a lot of style, a little more oomph. It doesn't look like something everybody else is wearing. It doesn't look like what you're seeing at every kiosk in the mall, because that is kind of the kiss of death, let's be obvious. As soon as everybody has it, then we do not want it anymore. This is called being, I was going to say being female, but actually I think it's just kind of being human. I think it's kind of how we are. So we started out with over 1,500 of these. We have fewer than 400 remaining. So these are going very, very quickly. If you want them, I would grab them and grab them quickly. They're beautiful. They're very comfortable, too. By the way, I have to tell you, they're extremely, extremely comfortable. They're going to be something that if you have a daughter who loves jewelry, she will try to steal them. You will be forever looking for them because they will be in her room because she wore them yesterday. Honey, have you seen my earrings? Oh, but I was going to wear them today, Mom. That kind of thing. Because they really are the earring that just kind of works, I think, on everyone. Oh, we're down to our last couple hundred. So that means about 1,300 pairs gone in about 5 minutes. And we have fewer than 200 pairs remaining. So if you want that one, I would grab it quickly. Also, this is our Affinity Diamond, 1/3 of a carat total weight black and white diamond, set of 3 weekend bangles, all in sterling silver, 1/3 of a carat total weight, and that is 5 payments of easy pay on that one. But if you want the average, only 450 to go around in the average. If you want the large, which is the same price, they're all the same price, fewer than 200 remaining in the large. So those are very, very popular. I have this on my left hand because I like them. Also, want to remind you we have a beautiful watch from Ecclesi coming up for you. This is going to be in your choice of the sterling or the sterling with rose tone over it. Also want to let you know that comes with 2 bands, so you can either wear it with the leather or with that panther link, whichever you prefer. So just to let you know, if you want the sterling silver option, we have a very few left in stock that we can ship out to you immediately, but not many. So you're going to need to be fast on that one. The rose is already on advance order. Oh, quick update. Our first earrings are already completely sold out, so congratulations if you got those. By the way, here are those weekend bangles, and then here's that watch. I just wanted you to see them in person. Gorgeous watch, beautiful weekend bangles. I know why I'm so hyper. I had a dinner of Girl Scout cookies. By the way, hi Albany. I bought some Girl Scout cookies. Alexandra's little box from the host lounge, so you'll find fewer boxes when you get back. Just to let you know, you're going to need to restock the Thin Mints. Okay, so this, I have to tell you, is an insane, insane necklace. It's been crazy popular today, over 5,000 already ordered today, and this is going to be your choice of 16, 18, 20, and 24 inches in length. So that's $24, $26, $28, 16, 18, 20, 24 inches in length. This is a beautiful, beautiful chain made out of ultrafine. Now, ultrafine is an even purer silver than sterling silver. You know how we talk about Eterna Gold being a premium gold, a premium brand of 14 karat gold? Ultrafine is a premium brand of silver. It's not sterling, it's even more pure. It is harder, more dent resistant, more scratch resistant, more tarnish resistant, won't give you problems if you have allergies to nickel. There's so many great things about ultrafine, but it's very difficult for the artist to work with, so we do only end up doing a few pieces of these at a time. Here's the ultrafine. This is the perfect chain. It's done by a factory called Techno Chain. And you know what's so funny is over here, we name things Italian words because it sounds so exotic to us. And in Italy, they name things English names because it sounds so exotic to them. So today, my sister and I were on a mission. We were running an errand. And there was a little boutique called, per lei, which in Italian means for you. And so I was thinking how funny that is because we would never call a boutique for you because that sounds, you know, just very, very simple. But anything you put in Italian sounds exotic. Well, the same thing goes for Italians when you put it in English. So this is a very popular chain. It's done by a factory called Techno Chain. It's one of the largest gold factories, chain factories, excuse me, in Italy. And they actually export chain to all over the world. They do an amazing, amazing business. They're known for their chain. This is a beautiful chain where they literally kind of take these sheets of silver and put these tiny designs in them and cut them into these and then form them into this little chain. It's just amazing how they do that. It's like tiny little mirrors all the way around. By the way, it does have a lobster claw, so it's very, very secure, very easy to do yourself, even behind the back of your head where you can't see what you're doing. And if you want that 24-inch, that is definitely our most limited. 16, 18, 20, and 24, but 24 is definitely our most limited. So when you're looking at this, brand new today, special sale price for Big Bonanza Silver, and if you're saying, you know what, I want to buy something that I'm going to wear. That's what I'm looking for. I want to know that I'm putting my money into something that I'm going to get a lot of wear out of. It's not going to just sit there and kind of, you know, like the blouse that still has the tag on it that we've all bought. I think when it comes to a chain, I can't think of anything more wearable than a great basic chain. Here you're seeing it with one of the pendants coming up. Jenna's wearing it with the gorgeous gemstone cross coming up for you as well. It's just this beautiful, beautiful chain that's going to give you a lot of options. So when you are wearing your pendants and your enhancers, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be sparkly. I love it with that cross gemstone pendant that Jenna has on. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that beautiful? And the thing is that, you know what? It's interesting because the styles of everything changes. Everything. Even chains. I mean, the styles of chains change in a lot of cases. This is a very fresh looking chain, so I think when you're putting all of your pendants on this, when you're layering this, it freshens up the look of your chain wardrobe and makes it perfect. It's just one of those pieces that you're going to wear a million different ways. You're going to stack, you're going to layer, whatever you want to do. Again, my nails are so long right now, I'm about to hurt myself inadvertently. And still, because it's a lobster claw, I can put it on no problem, all by myself, not even having to see where, you know, what I'm doing. Oh, also, great gift idea. Who doesn't need a really, really great silver chain? And because it's ultrafine, if you have issues with nickel, if you have sensitivities to nickel, maybe it turns your skin funny colors. Maybe you don't want to have to worry about it tarnishing. Maybe you know that you're hard on your jewelry, so you want it to be really durable and really strong. You want it to be more scratch resistant and more dent resistant. So it looks new for a long, 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 long time. It doesn't start looking a little dull and a little matte because it's kind of getting worn out. That ultrafine wears longer. It takes a higher polish. It's going to be more scratch resistant, more dent resistant. You're not going to have problems if you have issues with nickel. It is something that is even harder than a traditional sterling silver because it's actually a purer silver than sterling. Sterling silver is 92.5, so it's 92.5% pure silver. Ultrafine is an even higher percentage pure silver. J266, 588, very, very popular. Over 5,000 Oh, over 6,000. Already gone today, so definitely stay on the line for that one. Also, want to remind you in our Big Bonanza Silver Style, we have special sale prices that all go away at midnight. This is silver, yellow, or rose, small, average, or large. Oh, this is such a pretty bracelet. All three sizes are the same price. All three finishes are the same price. This is an amazing, amazing sale price on this one. It's never been this low a price before. That's a piece, if I recall correctly, that we cannot get back in stock once it is sold out. I do want to remind you that anything in rose is huge right now, and that's available in silver, the yellow gold tone, or the rose, whichever you prefer. And coming up in 5 minutes, Michael O'Connor is going to be joining us with our very first hot pick. This is 1/3 of a carat total weight in a set of 5 stack rings. You get all 5, which I find astounding, I have to say. You get all 5 of those, and that is going to be on a great easy pay. That's coming up in about 5 minutes. Michael O'Connor joins us with our affinity line. Michael, did you get enough Girl Scout cookies, honey? Yes. He had Girl Scout cookies for dinner too. I was a very bad influence on everyone. I was. I really enjoyed that a lot. See, Michael liked it a lot too. All right, gotta love Girl Scout cookies. All right, coming up next, this bracelet. I have to tell you, I am in love with this bracelet. This is part of our Vicenza Silver collection. It is done by a factory in the Vicenza area called Silver Eyes, as in silver eyes. This is so much hand work. We're in our final quantities on this. When it's gone, it's gone. The way that that's made is so beautiful. So here's one side and here's the other side. And if you look at it, you can see that it has this large oval going around the center basic kind of curb link. And then it has other links that are swirling in. They're pinched and they come in and around and back. That wasn't a very good description, but if you look really close at your television, then you'll see it for yourself and you'll see it much better. This is on 3 payments of Easy Pay. I love this. And, oh, it has a smart clasp. The smart clasp is a really, really great clasp. Let me just kind of try to show it to you. So what happens with the smart clasp is typically if you're trying to do a big oversized spring ring clasp yourself, it gets a little complicated. So this one, literally, you bring it back and then push it to the side, and it locks it in until you put it where you want it to go. I haven't done one of these in a while, but so then you just put it right through here, and there you go. It makes things so much easier. And I have to tell you, we were the first people, we were the first place you could get a smart clasp. They're still very, very tough to find. We only have about 450 of each remaining, but that is gorgeous. This is that big, bold, gorgeous, amazing piece of silver. I have to say that I don't think that the picture we have that laying flat begins to do it justice, because it looks kind of dark in that picture. When you see it on the girls, when you see it on Jenna, and you see it on Chandra, you're going to see that that is just holy cow amazing. It's absolutely some of the brightest, boldest silver you've ever seen. By the way, Jenna's wearing it right next to that fabulous abalone triplet. Isn't that amazing? It looks so gorgeous, very exotic. Coming up later on. Also, the other woven bracelet on her wrist is our today's special value. I know we had the final presentation of that earlier. I think there are literally a handful remaining. I would definitely check and see if we have any in your size. Not enough to give you a presentation on. That last look was much, much earlier in the day. But if you jump on that one quickly, then you can maybe have a shot at getting it left in your size. So here it is with, oh, love that. Loved it with the bangles. That's our weekend bangles that you're looking at there. But this is so Italian. Don't you just look at that and think that has to be Italian? Only the Italians would sit there and figure out how to take all these simple shapes and do these amazing things with them, and how to put it together in a way that no one's done that before, and how to make it beautiful and amazing and different and all those kinds of things that you want in a gorgeous bracelet. And I love how flexible. That just feels good. Don't you love jewelry that feels good? I mean, literally, if I were somewhere and I was stressed out, not that I would know anything about that, I would take the bracelet off and I would find myself just playing with it kind of around my finger like that, because it feels, look at that. How amazing is the construction on that bracelet? That's beautiful. And the price on that is unbelievable. This is something that we could never, ever, ever touch this price on again. There's no way we could get it for anywhere close to this price again. Therefore, we are not going to reorder it because it doesn't make sense to offer it to you once at one price. You know, you might understand if it went up a few dollars. I think you'd get, you'd get that. You'd go with us on that because that happens. But if it's a crazy jump, you're going to go, wait a minute. Last time that was on, that was, 127, and now it's what? How does that? So it's not something we can ever get back at this price. We're not going to reorder it because the price has just gone up way too much, but it's beautiful and big and gorgeous. It is a family-owned company that does this, the Silver Eyes. They do such a beautiful job. You know what's interesting is they kind of only do bracelets. Interesting specialty, but I like it. So stay online for that one. Final quantities limited in both options. And when they're gone, they're gone. Thank you, Michael. Coming up and brand new, this is our multi-gemstone sterling cross enhancer. This is beautiful. $195 and change. I do have to warn you that we do not have a lot of those to go around. So if you want that, I would grab that and grab that quickly at $195.48. That's the one that you've seen Jenna wearing for the last little bit, J266753. And if I recall correctly, that's a smoky quartz, and it's very soft colors. When you put it next to your skin, they pop a little bit more. So I think that that's a smoky, a blue, a lemon, and I'm trying to remember what the bottom one is. Wait, let me look at it. A smoky, a blue, a citrine, and a smoky. And a rose quartz. Oh, what is my problem today? I should not
actually a fabulous
have
piece.
a dinner of Girl Scout cookies, because obviously that is not brain food for me.
Except the sugar high.
Yeah, just go with it.
Just go with it.
It's bigger than all of it. Yeah, because once I start eating it, I think I ate almost an entire box.
That's 2 boxes between us.
Oh, well. Tomorrow's a gym
But
day.
anyway.
So, but you know what always makes you feel thin, I think, is a few little diamond bands.
Actually, a lot of diamond bands.
There you go. This is Michael O'Connor, who joins us with the Affinity line. He's been in the jewelry business for quite some time. He started as an infant. He's been a designer. He's worked in retail. Now, actually, and he's worked with a lot of the big associations. He dresses celebrities for the red carpet.
That's right. I saw you out in L.A.
Yeah,
on a red carpet.
on a red carpet. We had such a great time.
We did.
And when we came home, I was watching the Oscars from home, and I thought, oh my gosh, the dresses were beautiful. There were so many gorgeous dresses and so many celebrities that looked beautiful. And what were the trends that you saw in jewelry?
Well, the major thing that I saw was really this whole idea of statement pieces. I mean, we saw big necklaces, we saw big rings. Rooney Mara had a big ring. We saw all of this great. She did. Yeah. We saw all of these great statement pieces. And you know, one of the things that I always tell people is that you don't need to spend $100,000 up to make a statement piece.
Right.
These rings here really give you that same option. And if you
you know what? I was going to say, let's look at it on my hand, because I think you can kind of see the contrast. Because this is yellow and blue diamonds, so when we put it on blue, I think it's a little tough to see. So you're getting all 5 bands, and this is 4 payments of $39 and change. First time anyone has seen it today. And they're all... So describe the 5 that we get, Michael.
Well, the thing is that you really get a statement look here. You get 5. Obviously, the one in the center, I think, really stands out because it's, of course, different than the others. It has those marquise shapes alternating with the rounds. But what really makes this special, Lisa, is the fact that there are 5 rings here. You can mix and match these. You don't want so much of a statement today. Hey, take 2 of them off. You want to make more of a statement, add some more onto it. But the great thing with this particular set, I think, is the fact that you have 4 that actually match each other. So, for example, Lisa's showing it to you now with just the 2 of the yellow diamonds. However, if she wanted to make a statement, what she could do is maybe on another finger or at another time take these 2 bands and put them on either together like that or with something else.
Absolutely.
So you, in effect, are your own jewelry designer here.
So you really get to just mix and match. And let me show you,
which is fun.
The way that that Michael was putting them on for you. Life is going to be so much easier when I actually get my nails done, because right now, I have to tell you, they're so long. I'm about to injure myself accidentally, so it takes me a second. Oh,
But
here
look,
you go.
okay, so
It's
here
a whole different look.
it's a totally different look. And you see, all that Lisa did was change it up. But the great thing about these kind of pieces is you make your own statement, and you have other rings in your wardrobe. You mix and match these pieces together with those other pieces for a totally different look every day. And you wanted to stack 2 of the yellow bands against something you have already in your wardrobe? Great. You want to stack the 2 blue?
I love is that, you know, you probably already have stack rings.
Right.
You have silver, you have gold, you have diamond, you have diamondique, you might have some gemstone. I mean,
Even
you know,
your wedding band.
your wedding band would be perfect.
Dress it up.
You probably already have stack rings. So put these with your stack rings. I have to tell you, I love blue and yellow. I know that they're 2 of the most popular colors of diamonds that we offer.
Yeah, but you were also at Fashion Week. Now, how often did we see blues and yellows on the runway?
Oh my gosh.
Huge, huge, huge.
Yes.
So if you're a woman out there who says, you know what, I really would like to know what the trends are coming in fashion because I like to match my jewelry to it.
Right.
You've got 2 of the trends right here, yellow and blue. Oh, and by the way, did we happen to mention that they're diamonds?
Right. P.S. and by the way, they're diamonds. And I have to tell you, I think that even just the 2 yellow is worth the price of admission. I know you're getting all 5, you love all 5, but I look at those 2 yellow and I think, wow, I would use those as ring guards on either side of this ring that I already have or this band ring that I already have. I would take one of those blue and I would tuck it underneath another ring because I love the way that when you put things together that don't look like they all came together, it looks like you really know what you're doing.
Right.
You know, you just kind of mix and match it. You know, it used to be you would only wear bangles together. Now you wear bangles and wovens and cuffs and everything else together, and now you put all your rings together.
And not only that, I mean, I don't even know because I'm horrible at math, as you can attest to. The fact is, though, if you take
after dinner
5 rings
Girl Scout
and you
cookies.
say, yeah, exactly, and you say 5 rings, it's $159.24. What are you paying for each of those rings? If you go and do your shopping, how often?
$30 and change.
Thank you. You're very good at
33.
that. So how
31,
often? I just want you to go into a
32.
store someday and say, you know, I've got, you know, $35.
You know, I've got $32.
And I'd like to buy a diamond
I'd like to
ring.
buy a diamond band. Do you have a diamond band for $32? Real diamonds now. Oh,
Yeah.
could you make them colored diamonds?
Yeah, could you make them colored?
You know, because the white ones just bore me.
And could you give me
So
something?
over it.
And could you also give me something that I can wear all together? But also, if I want, I
Yeah.
can actually take it and mix and match it with my wedding band, with a million other things.
And could you
they'll
clean
show
my
you the door.
house and raise my kids and go get my car serviced? Because you got about the same chance, I think, on that one. So you're seeing it on Chandra, and you can see how beautiful they are on her. But I just think these are the easiest, the most wearable. They're fresh, they're updated, they're versatile, and they're 4 payments of a little over $1 a day. And as we just did with my slow math, they're about $32 a piece. We're going to say hi to Evelyn from Pennsylvania. Evelyn, say hi to Michael O'Connor.
Hi, Michael. How are you?
We're good, Evelyn. How are you?
I am terrific, thank you. And Lisa, you are our favorite host.
Thank you so much, Evelyn. Great talking to you.
You too. I love these rings.
Aren't they great?
Gorgeous?
They're perfect. You can mix and match them. I think they're terrific.
Yeah, we have been having fun with them. Granted, Evelyn, it may be the sugar high, but we've
Right.
had them on every way that you could possibly imagine.
I love your diamonds. I think they are gorgeous.
I agree. I agree.
Thank you, Evelyn.
And Lisa, while I'm on, could I say hello to my sister Cheryl in New Jersey, please?
Your sister's name is Cheryl?
Yes.
Oh,
she
I
lives
love
in
that.
New
That's my
Jersey.
sister's name, too.
Ah, see that?
There you go.
That's right. We'll all say
Hi,
hello.
Cheryl
Hi,
in New
Cheryl.
Jersey. Evelyn, I hope she's watching. Please call her and tell her that you just said hi to her on national television in case she missed it.
I will. Thank you
All
so
right.
much for speaking with me.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Evelyn. Have a great evening.
Enjoy your rings.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So how gorgeous are these? You're going to stack these. You're going to layer these. Even if right now you're going, I'm not sure how I'm going to wear them. Trust me when I tell you.
Find ways.
You get those home, you're going to be like a kid in a diamond candy store.
Exactly.
You're just going to go shopping in your little jewelry box again, putting them on, put it with your Judith Ripka,
That's right.
put it with your
Mix,
Michael
mix,
Dawkins,
mix,
put it with
mix,
everything.
match.
That's right.
Thank you.
By the way, we're going to see Michael back
I'll
in
see you
just
in
a
a
little
little
bit. Hope that sugar high lasts. It's certainly
Me
working
too.
for me. He's going to be back with our weekend bangles, a set of 3 black and white diamond bangles, absolutely gorgeous, small, average, and large. All 3 sizes are the same price. Make sure and stay tuned for those. Also, this is another one of our hot picks. Coming up, the sterling elongated rib twist earrings. These are $45 and change. I love these earrings. J267957. They're done by one of my favorite jewelry factories in Italy that traditionally only does gold. So they've done a beautiful, beautiful pair of earrings for us in silver, and those are coming up. So So our today's special value had its final presentation much earlier in the day. We have 2 one-time only values for you in this 3 hours that I'm on with you. I want to remind you that when you see a one-time only value, that is the lowest price that item will ever be. That price goes away at the end of the show, and it will never, ever happen again. This is gorgeous. And if you want to know, one of the hottest trends is coming in the world of jewelry and fashion, collars, collars, collars. I always joke that it's a short leash. 'Cause when people ask me about work, you know, because the schedule is kind of crazy, and, oh, do you ever go do this or do that? I'm like, nah, it's a short leash. You know, because you're always here and doing crazy things at crazy times of the day because we're live 24 hours a day. And it's interesting because for some reason, I think in a lot of times we think something about that reminds me of a collar. This is a very fashionable collar. This is cool. This is fresh. This is that piece that really, really gives you, I'll get rid of that microphone cord so you don't see it. This really gives you that fresh look that you're seeing. Our buyers were just at the Vicenza Trade Fair in January, and they were talking about how popular this is. And let me just show you the way that this is made. Super easy. By the way, over 200 already gone. See the way that this is made? It kind of curves down in the front and up in the back. So it's just going to fit your neck perfectly. See that? So it's going to lay perfectly. This is all done by hand. This is done by a factory called BBS. They're out of Vicenza, which is where the Gold Fair takes place 3 times a year. These are literally 2 different solid pieces of silver that are formed by hand, finished by hand, soldered by hand. All that is done by hand, and it's 3 payments of $41 and change. This is going to fit an average size neck, and I have to be honest with you, I think my neck is on the larger side of average, which is kind of weird, because my wrist is on the smaller side of average, my neck is on the larger side of average. So I'm mentioning that because I do not have a petite neck. I mean, I have an average to maybe a little bit over average, but you know, in the average ballpark, I don't have a petite neck. Plenty of room on this one. Goes on like a dream. Look how comfortable that is. You're going to see the girls wearing it a couple different ways, but this is strong and it's fabulous and it's the lowest price it will ever be. And that price is going up at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. You're going to see Chandra wearing it with a beautiful little sundress. She's just wearing it on its own. It's that really, really great fashion look that we love. And then you're going to see Jenna wearing it with an enhancer on it. So don't be afraid to put an enhancer on this. Don't think, oh no, it's a collar, I just wear it the way I always did. No, 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 no. Feel free, put an enhancer on it, go for it. It's all up to you. It's a great look no matter what you want to do with it. And I do just want to warn you that if you like this one, you're going to want to get it now. You need to order it pretty quickly. We do not have a lot of these in our warehouse at the moment. They are all done by hand in Italy. We can only get a certain number of these. It is something that is very fresh and again, very, very updated. I love the fact that it's not going to break the bank. Over 500 already gone. This is all pure silver. Pure silver. This is bold. This is beautiful. It's a very strong look, but it's not heavy. You know, I think one of the things that we're seeing is that a very finished look is what we're looking for. It might be feminine, it might be more clean and sleek and contemporary, but whatever look you're going for, you want to really finish it. This is a very, very finished look, and it's a lot of silver for that price. When it's all done by hand, how gorgeous is that with an enhancer? That's that gemstone cross enhancer that's coming up a little bit later on. Love that with that necklace. We're going to go to the phones and say hi to Jody from Alabama. Hi, Jody. How are you?
I'm fine, Lisa. How are you?
I'm doing great, Jody. What did we have for you?
The polished double collar.
Yes. Isn't that gorgeous?
It is beautiful.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. And, you know, it's interesting because I think the collars are back in such a big way, but, you know, everything changes. So when it comes back this time, it's a little different than it was before. And I think the double collar is a great example of that.
Right. I have a couple of collars, but they're not the double collar.
Right. Yeah. And
that
this
is
one,
so beautiful.
yeah, it gives you that instantly layered look.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's so much silver.
Oh, it's a lot of silver, Jody. But you know, it's not heavy, but it's a lot of silver. I mean, 31 grams of silver is a lot of silver.
Right.
Yeah. Perfect. Well, we will have it right out to you. I think that you'll love it when you get it home.
I'm sure I will.
Oh, good. Good, good. Jody, Thank you so much. Enjoy the collar.
Okay, I will.
All right, thanks, Jody.
All righty.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So, double collar, beautifully done. 3 payments of under $1.50 a day. This is solid silver, a lot of handwork on that one, so it's a lot of silver in itself. 31 grams really is. Over 700 already ordered. And here's one of the things that surprises me is that it is so comfortable and easy to get on. You don't have to twist it. You know how you used to have to take those collars and kind of just twist them this way, and then you're kind of, oh. This just literally, for some reason, you go up, and it just sits right down. Just up, drop it. Put it up on high, drop it. You're good. We're going to go to the phones and say hi to Linda from Massachusetts. Hi, Linda. How are you?
Hi, Lisa. How are you tonight?
I'm doing great, Linda. What did you think of the collar?
Well, I just thought it was just a beautiful piece. I've bought a lot of things from Vincenza.
Oh, good.
Style.
Good.
And you know what? I was thinking about it for myself, but it's my daughter's 32nd birthday coming up at the end of March, and I thought, so elegant, so classic, something that I think she would get a lot of wear of, and she would actually just enjoy the piece.
Oh, I think she'll love it. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think it's great for work. It's great for going out. It's just, and that depends if when I get it home I like it better. So she may get it. She may not get it.
Well, Linda, whoever gets it, I think that they will absolutely, absolutely love it.
Well, I just want to say I've always enjoyed you, Lisa. Great job. Keep up the good work, and I look forward to receiving my necklace.
Thank you so much, Linda. Enjoy it. Have a great evening.
Thank you. Same to you.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Linda. Bye-bye. So this is our first one-time only value, meaning, again, it's the lowest price it's ever going to be. That price goes away at the end of this show. The show is over at 9 p.m., and that price will never, ever happen again. So the easy pay goes away at 9. The price goes away at 9. It's just, this is one of those pieces that I think this is the kind of piece that you would see if this were something with a designer name on it and it were sitting in a jewelry store and it were a lot more money. You would go, wow, I'd really love to have that, but I don't want to pay $5, $6, $7 for it with a designer name. This is a great value. The easy pay makes it even better. It's all, just a lot of handwork. I love the fact that it's done in Italy. I think the Italians have a way with doing beautiful pieces. I know that there are beautiful pieces of gold and silver jewelry made in all different countries of the world, but every country has its strength. And Italy has this way of doing amazing styles, the new looks. That's where, when you want to know what's coming in the world of jewelry, you definitely go to Italy. Because Italy leads and the world follows when it comes to gold and silver jewelry. The factory that made this, not only is this mostly done, pretty much done by hand, but over 80% of the product that they do is done by hand. It's a small factory out of Vicenza. They only have 14 workers. So they can only make a certain amount of these at a time. And it's just that piece where I think right now I could see that with a beautiful blouse and a jacket looking like $1 million with a suit. I could see that with a beautiful V-neck sweater or a wrap blouse like you see Jenna wearing. In the summertime, I could see that with a little maxi dress, a little sundress, a simple V-neck t-shirt, a cute little top. By the way, we only have about 1,200 remaining that on hand. So if you want to get it now, you have to get it before those are gone. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful piece. It's that kind of piece that is going to be gorgeous, strong, new, fresh. It's that kind of piece that's really, really going to show up. It's the kind of piece that's going to be different. So many times, again, if you're investing in a great piece of jewelry, you want to invest in a piece of jewelry that is going to show up. You want to invest in a piece of jewelry that is going to be different. You don't want to buy something brand new and not have any of your friends notice because it looks exactly like everything you already have, AKA black shirt. How many times do you get a new black shirt and nobody notices? Because it looks like the other 99 black shirts we all own. And we love them, but nobody notices. You spent your money on something that you're the only one who knows you spent money on. That necklace is exactly the opposite. Everyone's going to know it's brand new. Everyone's going to know they haven't seen it before. It's absolutely beautiful. We do only have a limited number left that we can ship out at this time, J267799. That one is brand new today and 3 payments of under $1.50 a day. here is our second one-time only value that we were supposed to show you a little bit later on in the show, but I don't think it's going to happen. And here's why. If you want the average, which is all 3 bangles together for that same great price, we have fewer than 350 to go around total in the average. If you want the large, we have 100 remaining in the large. All 3 bangles, one amazing price, 5 payments of easy pay, J266874. Those are supposed to be coming up a little bit later on, but I don't think they're going to last that long. So if you want that one, I would definitely grab it now. So Bare Essentials is coming back to QVC. Leslie actually has something brand new coming up on the Lisa Robertson Show tomorrow night at 10 p.m. And then at midnight, she's kicking off a brand new Today's Special Value. We'll be right back with more in Big Bonanza Silver.
Be a force of beauty with Bare Essentials, Saturday on QVC.
The hottest looks are ready to bloom. Don't miss 24 hours of new and returning favorites. Spring into style during Fashion Day, all day Monday on QVC.
Gourmet K-Cup beverages, hot and cold. More choice for your perfect cup. Visit qvc.com/Keurig.
Sorry, we were talking about pictures. That we were saying nice things. Kilroy, we were saying very nice things about the picture. All right. So we are back with something else that is brand new for today, and I'm just going to very quickly see if I can put this on without looking. Wait for it. Wait for it. Ta-da! 9.5. Okay, not that high. On technical skill. So here is our multi-gemstone and sterling cross enhancer. Now this is super cool, super fresh, really just cool and different. This is exactly what we're seeing going on in the world of jewelry today. So do you see how these are almost more tablets? This has a flat table, this has a flat table, these two are checkerboard, but they're all kind of a thinner profile, almost like the slices or the tablet cuts in the gemstone. That's what we're seeing coming in the world of gems in a big way. I also love the way that this moves, because then it makes it look like the whole thing just is all kind of moving on its own. This is going to be stunning with the rose quartz, the citrine, that beautiful, oh, this is actually champagne quartz, the beautiful blue and the smoky. You get all 3 together, 27 carats and a natural gemstone, and that Big Bonanza sale price is $195 and change. So you're saving, wow, you were actually saving about $40 by picking up the phone now instead of tomorrow. Yeah, that's a lot of money. I mean, think about it. If you were sitting at home and you were looking at that on camera and you were going, wow, it's really pretty, $235. Boy, I like that a lot. I like that. And somebody came in there and said, I'll give you the first $40 toward that. You'd go, I'm in. I'm on the phone. Color me done on that one. So only about 250 of these remaining. So if you want it, you need to grab it fast. No one has seen this yet today. You're the first ones to see this one. This is the one that's going to give you exactly the look. That looks really good. Exactly the look that you are seeing in Italy, that you're seeing in the high-end magazines. It's 2.5 inches top to bottom. Wait, I'm walking over. Do you think this will burn enough calories to get rid of a few Girl Scout cookies? Or probably not. I feel a little sick to my stomach now, to be honest with you. It was really not a good decision for my stomach or my waistline, but they were very good. Okay, so what you were seeing on Chandra is you're seeing it against a color. These are so cool with that tablet kind of cutting or the thinner profile that they're going to take on a little bit of whatever color you're seeing them through. So be very careful here. Chandra's like, hey, back it off. So it's one color against your skin, and it's another color against whatever sweater, whatever dress. I love the fact that Chandra's wearing it long because I think it's bold enough that it goes long and it goes long beautifully. I obviously love it short. That's how I'm wearing it. That's how Jenna's wearing it. I mean, that's a really easy way. I think a lot of us are very comfortable wearing it short, and I love it both ways. So I love the fact that this is going to be that designer feel. And isn't it frustrating when you go into, oh, I should go back over here. When you go into a department store and you're looking at fashion jewelry, there's not a precious stone in sight, and you're looking at hundreds of dollars because it's a designer name, right? And you're going, okay, well, you know what? That's a lot of money for that, but I really like the style, so I guess I'm gonna have to pay that. I love the fact that that looks designer. It's real gems. It's 27 carats. It's sterling silver. And it's $195 in change, which I realize is not pocket change, but that's an amazing value on that piece. All right. Coming up in our third hour and already popular, our sterling marcasite abalone triplet bangle. This is so beautiful and so exotic and so stunning. That is J264 379. That's one that we're going to show you a little bit later on, but definitely stay on the line for that one. All right, I knew I'd find it here. This is something that was a hot pick earlier in the day. It's already been very, very popular. And when you look at these stones, I think you're going to see why. This is our Brazilian checkerboard faceted gemstone sterling ring. This is a lot of color, a lot of saturation. Look at how deep the color and the saturation of color is in these stones. Here's the amethyst, here's the London blue topaz. I want to tell you that we have a very, very hard time finding London blue. We can find other colors of blue, but London blue is the deepest, it is the most rare, it is the most difficult to find, and when you're looking at something that's going to drive the price of blue topaz up, look for the word London in front of it. London is that deep, deep, deep blue, and that's exactly what you're getting in this one. These are 4 carats for the amethyst, 5.5 for the blue topaz, but that's just carat weight. They're exactly the same size, and when you're looking at it on the hand, it has this beautiful, look at that London blue. Is that as blue can possibly get? Wow. Look at that in the London. And then look at that in the amethyst. How many times do you see something in an amethyst and you're thinking, you know, it looks kind of dull, it looks kind of light, it looks kind of... This is what amethyst is supposed to look like. And by the way, you would describe that by an intensely saturated purple that gives off a flash of pink. That is what an amethyst should look like if it's a premium, premium quality amethyst. Brazil is known for beautiful gemstones. It's one of the things that they are very, very rich in. Some of the highest quality colored gemstones in the world come from Brazil, and both of those are great examples of it. By the way, I love that blue topaz with that abalone, don't you think? Is that what you're wearing too, Jenna? Okay, I didn't see her wearing that one. I thought that up myself. And then, so did she. But I love those two together. The blues are so rich and so beautiful. And I gotta tell you, if you've never owned an amethyst that is the deep, deep saturated purple with a lot of pink flash. Pink flash means the color goes into the stone purple, the light goes in, and then it throws it back out at you with pink. It's a really beautiful, beautiful effect. And it's something that you only find with your highest quality amethyst. A lot of amethysts look monochromatic. A really high-end amethyst looks almost dichroic, meaning it almost looks like it's literally 2 colors. It's gorgeous. Literally, put me in a corner and give me a ring. I'll be happy for hours. I'll just sit there. Oh, especially if there's sunlight coming in the window. Forget about it. I'm there. So we started out with how many of these? Over 2,100 of these today, only 700 remaining. London blue is our most limited. If you want it, I would grab it and grab it quickly. They're both just so gorgeous. I mean, again, how many times do you see something in a blue and it's a blue that just kind of, it lays there? It's kind of one-dimensional. This is this 3-dimensional dive into it midnight blue. Amazing, amazing stone. Yeah, isn't that gorgeous? One time, someone near and dear to me had this amazing lap pool next to a custom-made reproduction of a 600-year-old Tuscan villa. Nice. Yeah, it was nice. And in this lap pool, the lap pool was all lined with this beautiful midnight blue square tiles. And it was the most beautiful effect when it was sunshine outside and the sun. I mean, just That's exactly what, if you go to some of the most exotic beach locations with some of the most beautiful, pristine oceans in the world, that's what that looks like. On the other hand, this amethyst, I have to tell you, you don't know how much you like amethyst until you get that amethyst. You know? Because I think so many times we're just used to seeing the regular old Ammy. Yeah, it's an Ammy. Look at that. This is the kind of amethyst that literally jumps back out at you. It throws pink back out at you. This is that high quality, couture, Fifth Avenue, designer, crazy expensive, fabulous, beautiful amethyst. That is what amethyst is supposed to look like, but of course, most of it doesn't. But that does, which is why we got it from Brazil. We wanted to give you some of the most beautiful saturated colors and gems ever. $89 and change. We started out with over 2,100 of those. Oh, fewer than 500 remaining. We do have all of our sizes in amethyst and sizes 5 to 10. If you want the London blue, sizes 8, 9, and 10 only. 8, 9, and 10 only on that one. $89.94. You can shop the entire event on QVC.com. By the way, those rings are coming up. Those were Oripaz, first time they've ever used chalcedony. Those rings are coming up a little bit later on. So many gorgeous pieces, so little time. You get the idea. By the way, coming up next, oh, see, there's that Oripaz. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh. It's time for a hot pick. And I will have to admit that I love these earrings. These earrings are brand new today, and they are a very special sale price for a big Bonanza silver, but they also look exactly like the earring I've always wanted in gold. They're made by a factory that is known for doing gold, a very high-end factory. Carignani is a factory that we have done a few pieces in gold with. Over the years, they do very, very high-end pieces, very well known. They are thought of very highly in the world of gold jewelry in Italy, and now they're doing a few pieces for us in silver. These are an amazing price, $45 and change. I love the twist. I love the length. These are about 2¼ inches, top to bottom. How gorgeous is that? I'm going to put them on. I think I'm just going to leave on this collar to see how it looks, and then I might take it off if it's too much, but we'll use the camera as a mirror since I don't have one. But look at how gorgeous. Here it is from the side. And again, your ear is going to make it go a little bit more like this. This is a little stiff design. All done by hand. This is all curved by hand, shaped by hand, beautifully, beautifully done. I think that you don't even need a necklace with this. I'm just going to take this off. Look at how beautiful. Now that's an earring. Isn't that gorgeous? See, look at how beautiful. This is what we're seeing in the world of high-end gold jewelry. That's what really drives the trends in Italy, is the world of high-end gold. This is a factory that typically does high-end gold. So you see the way that it just softly swirls and it kind of goes into your face, and very, very comfortable. I like big earrings. I cannot stand big earrings that hurt my ears. Can't go there. I can't play that. It's not my thing. Yeah, if I can't put them on a Monday and take them off at, after midnight, so technically it's Tuesday, I'm probably not going to wear them because it's a long day for all of us, and you don't want to have to take your earrings off halfway through the day. These are super comfortable. You're going to see them on Jenna as well. They just look rich. Don't they look beautiful? They're dimensional. They have this natural wave and curl. They have this beautiful, it almost reminds me of, it's interesting because as we get older, I love a little softness in the hair next to your face. You know, that look, which is very Addams Family, and it looks great if you're a 12-year-old supermodel, which is parting your hair down the center and just making it straight to your scalp, straight down either side. It does not look good on most of us past a certain age. It never looked good on me, even as a baby. But I think most of us, especially as time goes by, a little softness next to our face makes us look younger and fresher. And what this does is it gives you that softness next to your face, but it doesn't always have to be your hair. You might be going, I'm a little old for ringlets, and I'm not going to be doing a little tap dance routine, so I'm not a ringlet girl. This is This is soft and beautiful and flattering, but it's also still a very strong look, a very confident look. That is a beautiful, beautiful earring. And I have to tell you, all you need is the earring. If you want to experiment with necklaces, you can, but really, all you need is the earring. And one other little thing, and I'll just point it out right over here. Look at the way it goes in the ear. Do you see this? Because what you're seeing is no post. You don't see any post. Even if your ear's a little stretched out, I'm just going to pull this up so you can see. It's a simple kind of clutch back and then back, you know, simple little butterfly back. But because it comes up in front of where the post goes through your ear, you never see post. It doesn't fall forward. You don't just, you know how sometimes things just fall forward and all you see is mechanism and the earrings kind of hanging all hinky? This is so beautiful and it sits so perfectly on Jenna, who has, I'm sure, perfect ears, on me, who has ears that are very stretched out. It doesn't matter. It just sits perfectly. And I love the fact that it's only $45 and change, because I have to tell you, it looks like a very, very expensive earring. It looks designer, it looks high-end, it looks like the kind of piece, again, you would walk into a store and you would see a designer name on it and you would think, oh my gosh, I love that, I've always loved that designer, I've always wanted to get something from that designer. That's the look. But it's so wearable and so beautiful and so easy. I love those earrings. I'm trying very hard to decide to narrow down the pieces that I want today, but I have to tell you, those earrings are definitely on the list. They are non-negotiable. I'm definitely getting those earrings. Whether your hair is up, how gorgeous is that? Whether your hair is down, they don't get lost. You put that on. It's beautiful. Look at that. That's a gorgeous earring. I just think that, you know, and on those days in the summertime when you just put your hair back in a ponytail and call it a day, you put those earrings on, it looked like that was a really fashionable decision, not a last minute, oh my gosh, I'm running late decision. Yeah, for the price, I gotta tell you, the price is ridiculous. So that's definitely on my list, and I am definitely getting those. J267957, stay on the line for those. $45.13 made for the pierced ears, obviously. Very, very popular. By the way, we have not even shown you our second one-time only value, and it's already over half gone. So it's a set of 3 beautiful black and white diamond bangles, all in sterling silver. If you want the average size, only 250 remaining. And if you want the large, only 5 dozen remaining. It's the same price for either size, average or large. You're getting all 3 bangles. It's going to be 1/3 of a carat no matter which size you get. But, you know, we're down to our last few in the large and not far behind in the average. So I would definitely grab that and grab that quickly. It's the lowest price they'll ever be. The price and the easy pay go away at the end of the show. Let me just double check real quick. Chandra and Jenna, what color are you guys wearing in this next necklace? Blue and black. Okay.